Hi everyone, good morning. Good morning. Hi Anne, let's see who's on. Okie dokie, we've got 6 people on apparently. Good morning Anne, just Anne on the chat at the moment. Oh, hi Sue. Thanks for asking Anne. I am feeling a lot better. I'm still not 100%. Energy levels are still like shot, but it's been 2 weeks now. So whatever it was a bit nasty. So good morning, Sue. Good morning, Jill. Good morning, Sherida. Good morning, Sandra. So yeah, but we had a lovely day on Saturday and managed to get through the day. I was absolutely shattered, as I'm sure my ladies were and Craig was on Saturday night. And then Sunday, we just got back on Saturday. Luckily, the venue is only 10 minutes, 15 minutes from our house. So I was home for about 5:20, which was brilliant. Oh, hi, Caroline in Mablethorpe. It's pretty miserable here. It's a bit gloomy. So, yeah, we got home and then Craig said, just leave your stuff. So I unloaded the car, went and picked up the doggy, and then that was it. We didn't have anything else to eat that night because we were completely full because the food was phenomenal. And then on Sunday, I just didn't get out of my jammers till lunchtime. And then I had rehearsal Sunday afternoon. And then yesterday, I was quite busy doing a few things, and I had scrapbook club class last night. And so I've still not unpacked all my stuff. I've got 3 boxes to unpack. And then I just realised about 15 minutes ago that I need some of the stuff for this. And I can't find my Mossy Meadow ink pad, and I can't find the stamp set that I need. So goodness knows where they are. I'm hoping I'll find them once I unpack the boxes. So yeah, so I'm having to adapt my design today, but that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, it was a lovely day. So hi, oh hi Anne. Lots of viruses about. Yeah, I think there is. We've all at rehearsal, people have been dropping like flies. It's just gone round rehearsal, but it's the show's 4 weeks tomorrow, so best to get it out of the way now. Yeah, and then get that immune system built up for the show week. So yeah, I've got a few things to share with you today, and this is the last week of this coffee and card, and next week we start with the snowman penguiny one, the fun coloured one. I've started doing, it's the 6 weeks. I've prepped 4 of the weeks. So that was one of my jobs for yesterday. So it's this one with these papers. The dog thinks she can get up now. No, you go sit down. Go under there. No, go under there. Good girl. Under there. Good girl. So I do actually have a spare option A. So just with the papers and the card kits, if anyone would like to take me up on that, please message me. They'll be going out probably tomorrow or Thursday with a view to them arriving, with a view that they arrive with you on Friday, Saturday in time for next Tuesday. So yeah, I've got one spare space and it's £26 posted. So you get a full pack of the papers and the 6 weeks of card kits. Oh, thank you, Anne. It was a little bit of a learning curve for me. So I've taken some things on board for next time. So yes, right, I'm going to turn the camera around. Hopefully you can hear me all right and see the desk. Let me just lower the camera actually. Oh, thanks, Sandra. Yeah, next time I'm going to be doing a little bit more. But I wanted to do all my layouts to understand the process of the kits and things like that. So, yeah. Okay, so if you're interested in what we made on Saturday, these are the cards that I had all sorts going on. I intended it to be just paper crafts and piano using the reindeer suite, but I just had 5 ladies doing that. So, and then I had ladies doing scrapbooking. I had ladies who did coffee and card. I had a couple of team members who did demo day. I had a couple of ladies who just brought their own stuff and had the food and stuff and enjoyed the piano music. And then I had ladies who did the Yuletide Village, like the festive treat day projects. So I thought I'd share with you some of the cards that we did in case you might not have seen anything with this suite. So certainly I've not shared much with this suite. So these are, I've got my overhead lamp on as well today and the big light. So these are just a few card ideas with the reindeer suite. So I've also used Peaceful Season stamps because I love that one, which is the one I'm going to use today, which is this one. I love that, the greeting set. So they were for varying cards for little bits of inspiration for people. We did these. I think my ladies just did 2 of these, but I'd done 4. We did these cards with using the dies. So these come from the reindeer bundle, but this Christmas one is from the die set that goes with these stamps. And yeah, these were like a little retro set of cards that I did. The reindeer is really easy to put together. It's a lot easier to put together than you think. And the holly is just so easy. So we did that simple set of cards. And then we did a little, we used one of the little book boxes, but I've stuck mine together, so you have to sort of rip it to open it or cut it, but you can just do it so you tuck it in. But yeah, we did that. That was a little extra. So they are quite cute, lovely for little Christmas table gifts. And then finally, and we just had enough. No one finished everything, which is always a worry. We did this fancy fold, which I got from Mixed Up Crafts, Sam Colcott, and it's called a 4-pillar card. So that's like the belly band that sort of hides a little bit. And then this comes out, and then you've got like 2 sort of pillars like that. So yeah, and all the ladies got the full suite. So they got the papers, the dies and stamps, this gingham embossing folder, the little peppermint. I keep freezing, I'm sorry about that, I don't know why. The little peppermint embellishments. You can see, oh, I've used one on here, but it's moved. Naughty. Can you see it on there? Little peppermint embellishment on that bow. Oh, you can see this one on here, look. They've got those. They've got lots included. So yeah, that's what those ladies did. So if you want to see some projects, I've got nice photos of that, so I'll be sharing them. And then I can't find my favourite card. I don't know where I've put it. Actually, I do. I got it. I do. I think it's in here. You let me know. can't find it. I've done a lovely card with the Yuletide Village. I've taken photos of it and I'll show it next week. I've done a lovely card. Well, I've done some other lovely cards, but I've done a really lovely one. And I am doing a class with the Yuletide Village. I'm doing the Festive Treat Day, which is a bit of an expensive event. You do get 3 stamp sets included in that one, some papers and some linen threads, coloured linen threads. No, you're going under there, under there. And then, but I'm also doing an event in November, online only. I think it's the 9th. And it's going to be a Yuletide Village sort of colouring class. And I wanted to show you a different card. So if you're doing Festive Treat Day, then, and you want to still do the Yuletide Village, then just let me know and I can sort your price out, because you just need card kits and bits and bobs. For those people who couldn't, you know, it is an expensive one, is a Festive Treat Day. So I felt like the Yuletide Village stamp set deserved a class of its own. So I've done a little box with that as well. Look how cute is that. So yeah, if you want to do that, that's open for bookings for a couple of weeks. But yeah, so that's that. And we'll move on to today's card, which is this one here. Now, I have done this style before. It was quite some time ago. Cross where I've put that card because I wanted to show you it. It was quite some time ago, and this was tied at this side originally, but one of my lovely ladies, and hasn't she done a lovely bow? Like, she's done it like a vertical bow. So one of my lovely ladies, Lisa, came and made all these cards in person. She signed up for the coffee and card, but came and made them with us on Saturday. And she's retied it. It was at that side, and she's done it there. Doesn't it look beautiful? I think it looks lovely. So this is in your larger bag. And you should have a piece of Mossy Meadow, a piece of ribbon, then you should have some die cuts if you've not got the dies that I've cut out for you. And if you delve in very carefully, you should find one little, it might be gold, it might be green, little gold gem. So you do have to look very carefully for that. But I promise you I did put them in there. And some of that glorious ribbon you've got. Okay. I need to cut my own labels, and I've not even given myself any card. I'm very poor at looking after myself. Okay, so we have done this style before. Right. And you can only make one of these from an A4. Okay. And I'm just checking my measurements. I did go and find my ruler. All right. So it's the full length of A4. Let me just check. Yes, that's right. By 14.8, I think. Yeah. So this is 29.7. So it's the full length of an A4 by 14.8. So you're basically cutting a little piece off, and you'll end up with about 6 and a bit centimetre left there, which you can use for something else. But I've already cut this for my ladies. Okay, and I just needed to work out what I did for this. Okay, yeah, it's all coming back to me now, in the words of Celine Dion. So what we're going to do, just move that one out of the way. To make things easy, I don't like telling you to score at something and then open the arm and do it. I prefer to tell you to flip it. So what we're going to do is we're going to score it at 9.5. Don't cut it, score it. Scoring at 9.5. Yep. And that's creating that measurement there, that little thing there, yeah. And then we're going to flip it and we're going to score it at 10. Hopefully that works. Okay, then we go like that, and like that. And what happens is you get this little lip here that we're going to decorate with paper so it just stands out and it does a nice trifold card and it's a little bit more interesting. Okay, so I'll go through that again. It's 29.7 by 14.8. We scored at 9.5. We flipped it over and we scored at 10. And then we flip it back and we fold away and then towards. And then we're going to get our paper to decorate. See what I've got left. Okie doke. That's fine. That's a brand new one, so we'll try not to cut into any new ones, Julie. Let's see what we've got. We do need some bells. Beulah, no. You're being naughty, come on. You can't come up. What's up with you today? You normally sit under my desk and you're good as gold. You're a bit needy today. So I'm just choosing papers, folks. Deciding what I've got left. Okay, I'll use that. And I need that. I don't think I've got enough. Right, I might need to cut into a new one. But that's all right. That's what paper's for. I do still have a spare pack of this paper if anybody is interested in me sending it out with an order that you've got on its way or due from me. Right, I think I'm good for papers now. No, come and sit down. Oh, she's being naughty today. Right, let's start from the front, okay? So, on the front, I would like to use the one with all the ferns on it. So, I'm cutting my paper at 9 by 14.3. And I'm going to use this piece here. So I'm cutting it at 9. So I'm leaving 1/2 centimetre border. That's 9 by 14.3. So that's the front piece, okay? Put that to one side. Then in the middle, we're cutting that at 9.5 by 14.3, and I'm using that golden one. So it's 9.5 by 14.3. So it's just up 1/2 centimetre. Okay, so that's that one. Yeah. And then on the outer panel, the right hand side, I'm going to use that pattern. And Again, that needs to be 9.5 by 14.3. So those two are exactly the same. So there's a fair bit of cutting with this one. I always do a bit of a more tricky one for the last one. Now, we've not to forget, we do have some pattern on the middle piece on the other side. Now, I really did want to use the gingham, but I've not got enough left. So I'm going to use this spotty piece. And let me measure it. It's 9.5 by, because of course it is, because it's the middle piece. 9.5 by 14.3. Okay, we've got that. And then we're not done yet. We need some bells, but obviously we don't need trimmer for those. So I've kept to one side, I've got this piece, and I'm using 2 individual bells. I'm going to do them slightly bigger than those ones. There's some that are a little bit longer. So I'm going to cut them out. Beulah, you're being really naughty today. Come and lie down, please. No, honestly. Okay, so that's that one. So it's a little bit bigger, but that's fine because I'm going to do a different greeting. And my greeting's a bit smaller than that one. So there we go. So I've got 2 bells for that bit. And then for this one, I will like that one with the bow on it. Yeah. Oh, the tag die, Jill, is from, it's an online exclusive. Thanks for asking. It's not in the catalogues, any of the catalogues. So it's called Greetings of the Season. I'll show you. I'll get them out when I'm cutting mine out. Greetings of the Season dies. And that's the largest one from the set. Sorry, I was so busy cutting away, I didn't see your comments. Okay, that's that cut out. There we go. Right. I need to grab some vanilla card. You go under there. Under there. That's a good girl. Lie down. You're not playing ball today, mate, are you? Oh, no. Come here. Under there. Go on. Good girl. Lie down. Lie down, good girl. No, no. Right. So these are the dies, Jill and everybody else. So it's this one. It's this biggest one here, and they've all got stitching on, and they've all got like a little hole. You've got that one. Let me just give you an idea of size. They're all different shapes. Excuse me. I'm lying. They've not all got stitching on, but this is one we've used a lot. I keep freezing. Apologies. I don't know why. I keep freezing on the screen. This is the one that we've used a lot. It's quite a nice size, that oval. That's a nice one. That one, and then there's 3 that don't have stitching on. So we're going to use this one. They all should fit in the mini machine, which is good news. I'm going to be lazy and I'm going to roll 2 at once and hope it works. I can tell this has had a lot of love on Saturday, this machine. We did have a good day. So if you are thinking about coming to one of my large events, so I am just branching out into doing in-person events again. Now that we're settled where we live, and now that we've had all the kidney stuff and we're 6 months post-op and everything, then I'm firing on all cylinders with events. And I've emailed the lady at the hotel yesterday to tell her how wonderful it was, and the staff were, in particular, a couple of members of staff were brilliant. I am doing a weekend retreat next April, and there are 10 spaces left. 24 is my maximum amount of people that I will take. We had 17 people in the room on Saturday, and I'm sure anybody who was there was plenty of space, plenty of room for another 8 people, 7 or 8 people in the room easily, probably even more, but I don't want to be greedy and I don't want to overdo it. So yeah, it was fabulous, really nice and light. So that's 11th to 13th of April. It's on my event website, and then I've asked for another date in October for another paper crafts and piano, and that's going to be Saturday the 11th of October next year. So we're going to glue this on here. So this is our front piece. This is the piece that you will see at the front with your label on. So I've kept them in order. I've piled them up and kept them in order. Okay, so we've got that. That's how that works. And then we're going to open that up, and the other piece goes in the middle section. Now this would be nice, and I make these suggestions and then I never do it myself. So if someone wants to do it, Sandra, it would be nice if you didn't do, you could not do this here. You could move that up one, so you could write a greeting on that middle one, and then on this piece you could add another piece of card or patterned paper, maybe halfway across. Morning, Linda, and I'm better than I was, and you could just put glue top, right and bottom, and you could put a gift card in there. It would be a really lovely gift card holder, that, I think. So there we've got our card like that, and then we just need to do some stamping and put it together. Okay, so as I said, I'm using the larger bells, and they're going to stick on there. They're going to stick together like that. So I just want to say, now that I'm feeling a little bit better, I've got a lot of things to catch up on. I've still got my September shopping gifts to send out, even though we're halfway through the month. I've been a little bit rubbish with that. Bingo is a week later than planned because I just wasn't able to prep the kits. It should have been this Wednesday evening, but it's now going to be next Wednesday. So if anybody does want to take part who couldn't do this Wednesday, who now wants to do bingo next Wednesday night, 23rd, you're more than welcome. Yeah, so please bear with me. I've got a bit of catching up to do on things. I've had to pace myself and prioritise things. There we go. I love that one with the bow. Okay. Right, I'm going to do a greeting, and I can't find my Mossy Meadow ink pad, so I'm going to have to use Garden Green. And this one, let me read it. Wishing you all the things that warm your heart and lift your spirits. Thinking of you, friends and family are the true gift of Christmas. Yeah, I think I might do two. Wishing you and yours. I'm hoping that'll fit in. A season of wonder and happiness. Oh, that's not going to fit in, look. Oh, I think it might just... Let's try it. Let's go for it, Julie. Let's go for it. It's only a card. I've not stuck it on the main card yet. I would prefer this to be Mossy Meadow, but I can't find my ink pad from the weekend. I'm hoping it is in one of the boxes. Oh, it just fits. And then what I've done on the original design is I've added a little bit of, if you can see there, just a little bit of paper at the bottom, just to, I don't know, give it a little bit of oomph. And if you cut that 6 centimetres wide, it should be fine. In fact, look. Oh no, that's not big enough. Let's have a little bit of that because I do like it. You've been a bit trouble today. You've been a bit trouble, miss. And I've just done, I just guessed it, it's about a good centimetre. The staggered bells, yeah, they're individual ones, and then these ones were all part of one that I've cut out. So we're just going to pop that there, just to fill that bit in, actually. And, you know, use another piece of scrap. Okay. And then we're ready to pop that on. Now, the front piece needs to be laid up with dimensionals. And what you need to do is leave a tunnel for the ribbon. So we'll bring, oh, that's the original. We'll bring the card in. And that's going to go just central. Like that. And then this one can stick flat to the card. Like that. And that's where you would write your greeting. As I say, if someone wants to have a go at doing it as a gift card holder, you could put that there, cut another piece of paper, but only stick it at 3 sides and pop a gift card in. And then what we do is, this isn't actually glued down, but it's just going to thread through where we've done that little tunnel, which is why it should come through. Yep. And then it's going to come round here. We're going to tie it in a bow. There we go. And you've plenty of ribbon, but I like to leave the tails quite long. There we go. And there we have our card, this week's card. What time are we on? Oh, 11 almost, so not too bad. Not too bad. And that is the last week of this round, round 42, I believe. Yes, we're on to round 43 next week already, and that's another 6-week round with the Snowy Wonder set. Okay, so what, because it's the last week, I like to do my little round up, but I just need to clear my desk first. Okay. And I like to see what people think of the makes. Okay, so that's week 6. I've just found what I needed. Look, my lovely customer Lisa, who did these cards, she said, can you bring the cards, even though she had the card kits and she had the stamps and the dies, can you bring the cards? So I have this black paper bag that actually a takeaway came in, but it was totally clean. And I put my coffee and card kits, you can see in there, I've got a spare kit there in. And I've just gone in it to get all the other weeks out, and she'd obviously put it all back in there, which makes sense. So I haven't lost my ink pad or my stamps. It's just the gem. Oh, and the gem, thank you. It's just that Lisa had clearly put them together in a sensible place, and I was looking in all my boxes. The Gemman, thank you. What would I do without you guys? You've got my back. There we go. There we go. It's on there now. Right. So we had week 1. The dog's crying because she wants to go to Craig, I think. Week 4. Week 5. And then let's see if we can sleep. Week 6. Sorry, I keep glitching a lot. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would love to know which was your favourite. I think for me it's a toss-up between week 4 and week 5. I'll put a picture on. Come and sit here. You're waiting for... You can hear Daddy, can't you? We'll go see him now. We'll go see week 4. Yeah, I do love that one, Jill. Week 6, Anne likes today's. So, ladies, it's 11:15 nearly. I'm going to say goodbye, and I will see you next week for the new one, the snowman one, which I'm going to crack on with finishing off now. That's my job for today, get all that prepped. And, yeah. Right, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go make a cup of tea and crack on with getting your kits ready for next week. I will see you then. Bye.